she's over. That's absolutely stunning. Sarolta Kriszt, though, has a very good chance of grabbing gold.
Emma Kaul, well, her brother Nicholas, a world champion, a European champion, but no longer the world under-20 record holder. That went yesterday. Jana Koscak, world under-20 champion, second best in Europe this year. Well, thank goodness we're away at the first time of asking this time. Koscak going really well for Jonan's got some ground to make up, but Koscak's hit the last two barriers. How has she managed to keep going? And it's Kaul of Germany who's come through. Wow. 13.51. That will bring her 1,049 points. Koscak did really well just to finish that race because she clattered two barriers and it looked for all the world as though she was going to go down. How she managed to stay on her feet, I'll never know. But Kaul, 13.52, so that's 1,047 points and a new PB for her as well. So PBs in all three of the heats this morning. Kaul leads from Koscak. Kriszt, the European leader, third.
Well, we saw Jana Koscak going over 189. This is 192. Oh, she's over. That's absolutely stunning. And she's flying over to her Croatian teammates and a coach over in the stands. Well, I'm not even sure she was that quick in the 100 hurdles. Big high five, equaling her personal best. And that's also a championship best as well. So, Kriszt, 174. Not that far away from a personal best, and that little shriek of joy signifies that she's very pleased with the performance. And that's a really good jump. It's a really tidy jump. Koscak, 2,155 points. Sarolta Kriszt, well, not quite firing on all cylinders, but the Hungarian is in third at the moment. Usug, well, after two events, the Estonian's down in 11th place at the moment. Probably dip back a few places is Jana Koscak. 14 meters exactly, a big personal best for Jana Koscak. Oh, she's on fire. She equaled her personal best this morning. And now she's gone even further in the shot put. So that means that, well, Natasha Kandé goes all the way up from 5th to 2nd, but it's still Jana Koscak doing so well in the lead. This is Jana Koscak leading the way. She's got a 331 point advantage over Natasha Kandé, who's just coming into shot. Well, Jana Koscak very quickly into her running. She's already up on the French woman on her outside. Koscak now coming round the bend, also running well on the outside. Silkena, she stayed in this competition after a disaster in the hurdles. Now neck and neck on her inside. Honori Hoyer of France was up with Koscak for a while, and now though Koscak pulls through. Well, the time 25:17, diminished by having to run into that stiff breeze. I think she was hoping for a much better time than that. Still getting very good points.
Kriszt, 17th on the world under-20 list with that brilliant performance in Gotsis. So the two quickest, second from the left, Kriszt, European leader, and she's absolutely flying. It's a little more tired from Verjonen, although I'm sure she'll be roared on by the Finnish crowd, and they're all on their feet. It's not about the position, it's about the time. Lovely form being maintained here by Kriszt. She's going to pick up nearly 1,000 points, 23.78. The wind has dropped, and that is an excellent performance. That brings her 1,002 points, so she'll jump up into around about 3,600. A couple of hundred points ahead of Kandé and a couple of hundred points behind Koscak. Very, very good run there from Kriszt. So Koscak, Kriszt and Vajonen, the 1, 2, 3. It's a mighty impressive lead, isn't it? Now, Koscak, how crucial could this jump prove to be in the overall context of the 7 events? Her lead, if she doesn't improve on 5:43, her lead has been all but wiped out. Kriszt, with 6:12, is now just 2 points behind her. She's an excellent long jumper. She should go over 6 meters. She's fine on the board. That's better. That's better. She needed that. She's such a good performer. 5:94, that's more like it. Kriszt, long jump. Oh, that's huge. That's a brilliant finish from Kriszt. What a time to deliver a PB. 6:33. That is fantastic. The headline is that Koscak's lead has been cut by more than half. She came into the long jump ahead by more than 200 points. And Kriszt, courtesy of her lifetime best, has halved the deficit, more than halved the deficit.
So Jana Koscak, her very first attempt in the javelin. Oh, that's a good one though. That's about 44 meters. That's not very far from a personal best. Koscak has the ability, we've seen it before in age group competitions, of gritting her teeth and coming back and fighting back. Kriszt has thrown 47 exactly. Well, that would get her almost neck and neck with Koscak. That's a bit better than a first round effort of 42.40. But it's probably about 43 and a half. 43.51 for Kriszt. After 6 events, the 20 women remaining in this heptathlon are towing the start line here in the Ratina Stadium. Koscak needs to stay within about 6.5 seconds of Kriszt. Otherwise, it's going to be the Hungarian that takes gold. Sarolta Kriszt, though, has a very good chance of grabbing gold. 2:08 equates to 994 points. Kriszt going through in 63.77. That's quick. That puts her on course for something close to her personal best of 2:08.38. Now, what can Koscak do? She's going to have to go through the pain barrier to stay within 6.5 seconds. Kriszt, as she starts to move away, is getting closer and closer on those projected to points. Vajonen, she's going through the 7 stages of hell to get around this track. She's pretty secure in the bronze medal position. Vajonen, I think, is going to get a big personal best. Now let's count down. It's going to be a great finish for Sarolta Kriszt. She's just going to be just outside her personal best. It's going to be 2:10.85. Now, where is Koscak? She's coming through. Just waiting to see. Koscak is unofficially in around 2:14. I think Koscak has just clinched the gold by a handful of points. There you can see it, 2:10.84 for Sarolta Kriszt, about 2 seconds outside of personal best. And it's a big personal best of 3.5 seconds for Jana Koscak, and that has actually clinched the gold. Gold goes to Jana Koscak with that personal best. Sarolta Kriszt will take the silver. And there it's all translated into the points scores. Jana Koscak, 6,293 points. World under 20 lead. Sarolta Kriszt, 42 points in arrears. And a national under 20 record. Personal best for Vajonen in 3rd place with 6,060 points.
Hello, I'm Leonardo Fabri, and you must subscribe to the European Athletics channel, because otherwise I'm gonna fight you.